We're finally live. I'll give y'all a moment to get in, and then I'll explain why I was late. Oh, I hope that clasp isn't going. And we're back. My apologies. Had to put on my necklace. I had to look for it first because I found it. Well, it was on my dresser originally, and then I put it down somewhere, and then, it goes just like that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to update the app right now. Pull this up. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. So if the stream acts up, just give me a second. I'm going to shut off my camera. My apologies, I'm back. I wanted to plug in the Ethernet cable just in case there's any issues. Let me just check everything before I turn on my cam. Oh, let me grab my water. Duh. Let me do that while I'm here. Okay, here we are. I'm back. My apologies. I'm just all over the place. I got ready in a timely manner. Set this up. Oh my god. Set this all up. I was gonna put a background and everything, but I was like, I'm not gonna fuck with it right before the stream because if I mess something up, I'm just gonna get mad and it's gonna be a whole thing. So, here we are. Fun stuff. So the dilemma of the stream as to why I was I don't know, 5 or so minutes late was, for whatever reason, Streamlabs decided to, I guess, sign me out of Twitch or something. Don't know why. So in order to fix it, I had to relog back in, and it was just taking a while. Then I had to sign into the email, and it's like, ugh, come on. I just didn't want to do it, so did it really quick, as quickly as I could, once I discovered there was an issue. And here we are. Let me move my mic closer because in case. But yeah, I had my makeup done. I had this whole thing set up. The camera's a little today, but just the positioning. But yeah, granted, I'm not loving my makeup today, but it is what it is. Make it work. Now, I don't know how many people are going to get in here, and I don't know how long I'm going to stay live because, you know, I can only talk about so much by myself. And there's a hair that's just like hanging out. Okay, cool. The troubles of having long hair, guys. Long hair struggles. I was going to grab something, and now I don't remember. Oh, in case Davis comes in, I got to show the fit. So obviously I got the hat because sometimes my hair doesn't look great. It's just, when I took it down at first, it was like, yes, it looks good. And then it's just like, nope. It noped out on me. But obviously we have the little sweater because it's a light sweater because it's a little warmer. But we got the light sweater. We got this like little cute little tank situation. It's the rock and roll one. Much more straight today. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I have it propped up on like this tripod that is not meant for this, not meant for the webcam, because currently my setup is using my TV as my monitor. That's why I look over here a lot of the time. Plus I like looking at myself because I'm like, oh, do I look good? Da-da-da-da. And to get it to kind of stay straight, because there's a little nub. Oh, my hair. Well, still the camera's a lot straighter. I gotta say that. It's not as tilted. So there's that. It probably looks straight today because, I don't know, I get to wash it today, so that's going to be fun. So that might be why my wave isn't there, but mostly my hair stays up in a messy bun, so there's that. And obviously it depends on how moisturized your hair is, because my hair is fairly moisturized, so. Yeah, it's definitely not as wavy. I could have straightened it, get it like bone straight, but I haven't really put on like heat on my hair in like a while. Unless you count the times. I'll have to find the photos. They're on Snap somewhere in my memories. But you ever curl your hair with a pencil and a straightener? Yeah, that's not fun. It looks cute, but it's not fun. And I've burned myself multiple times. Oh, so back to what I was saying about my fit. Okay, because in case Davis does watch this back or sees it, so, because we were talking about outfits and everything. So obviously we got this like the cute little skull top that I wear occasionally. I don't wear it often, but there's that. Very cute, very, very zhuzh. And just for him, because he loves this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but I got the knee highs on. See? And I'm wearing shorts, so don't get any ideas, but this desk would not feel great on a bare ass right now. Let's be honest. But yeah, hair does take a while to style, especially when it's longer. Now, when my hair was a lot thicker, I don't think my hair is as thick as it was. Um, but that could be a whole different thing. Gotta love a thigh high. Well, that's not a thigh high, that's a knee high. Thigh high is a totally different thing. It has to go above the knee. That's not going above my knee. I don't even have any thigh highs, I don't think. Unless you count fishnets, but I wouldn't count those technically as thigh highs. God, do I love me some fishnets. Yeah, yeah, the only thigh highs I have are fishnets, so there's that. I feel like I gotta sneeze, so if I sneeze out of nowhere, that's why. Or I start crinkling my face, you'll know. It might sound like a Pikachu or something, so beware. It's very cutesy sometimes. Though I should pull them out because I need to check, but I had ordered like this one pair, and they were supposed to be like kind of like right above the knee. They were terrible. They were like smaller than what they should have been for what I ordered. Um, yeah, aesthetically, like things were popping off. It was just poorly constructed. But what do you get? You know, that is what it is. That's Amazon for you. I gotta clean these off. These are smudged. And it drives me crazy. I've got my tablet in the way, so this isn't gonna be fun. Ayy. Okay, I just wanted to see what I look like on the actual stream, because cute. Alright, we're good. I don't look terrible. Though my lighting may change because it is kind of bright outside at the moment, so bear with me. Hey, I try to come on here and not look frumpy as fuck. Like, I could. Like, if I'm gaming and you don't see a camera, I'm mostly, like, I'm gonna be frumpy as fuck. I'm not wearing makeup all the time. I'm not fucking doing all this shit. No. It's like an oversized shirt with some, like, sweatpants or shorts and hair up in a messy bun. Minding my own damn business. Shoving cheese curls down my gullet. Yeah. It's great. It's a great time. Let me get my notebook. Well, it's not my notebook, it's my sketchbook. Because I plan to do this on stream. Granted, the way I have this set up, it's not going to go over too well. I can move that out of the way. Pull him out. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, but for anyone who doesn't follow me on Tumblr, Snap, wherever I might have posted. I didn't post it to Insta yet. But he is handsome, though. He's cute. Let's see if it'll come up. I don't even know if it'll come up. Hold up. We got... Hold on. Mushu. Isn't he gorgeous? He's so mad. You dishonor your family. I am still working on a bigger piece, though. It was just frustrating me because he's, like, in front of... It's the one scene where he's standing on, like, I think it's the hill or something. There's, like, a board he's standing on. And he's, like, talking to, like, one of the ancestor heads, I think. It's the dragon head. And for the life of me, some of those lines just, like, get the right proportion, the right size. I think it's because I'm drawing it on a smaller scale that I kind of need to branch out and get a little bigger and not try to conserve space like I want to do. It's just the statue itself and getting the lines correct that are driving me crazy. So I'm working on that because I had this idea the one night. I'm like, for whatever reason, I wanted to draw Mushu and I wanted Randall from Monsters Inc. on the same page. I don't know why. Maybe because they're both like lizardy-like. And I know Mushu isn't a lizard. He's a dragon because he doesn't do the tongue thing, but, you know. So I might color him on stream. I don't know. Unless y'all got something, like, good to talk about, because you know how it goes. I was going to draw Snow White last night. Well, there was a couple I was going to draw last night, but I was, like, getting a little annoyed. I couldn't get my lines just right. I just couldn't. I was going to do Snow White. I was going to do Dopey. I got part of Dopey, but, like, his head was bothering me, so I, like, erased it all to start over. Why is it cursed? One person's dog died. Oh? Another person almost lost an eye? How the fuck did they almost lose an eye? Another got COVID, okay. Dun, dun, dun. I think they fell an eye. Really? They almost lost an eye by falling on ice. Okay. Like, I fell on ice a couple times as a kid, which I probably should have got my head checked out, but I didn't, so. I was, like, invincible. I was out there with, like, one of my friends from school, and he and I were just on the ice or whatever, and slipped, fell back multiple times, and hit the back of my head. I mean, if you piss me off, I'll kill you. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not gonna kill anybody. For anybody that watches this back and takes it out of context. Yeah, compared to the shit that I say on fucking COD, I think they'll be fine. What was I gonna do with my tablet? Seems like you guys are having a bad string of luck. I can't say I'm that unlucky. Like, there's shit going on in my life that, you know, not directly affecting me, I guess, technically. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take these off because the smudges are, like, driving me crazy. It's like an aesthetic thing. It looks cute, but until I get those smudges off, I can't. I fucking can't. Drag on. Red, orange. Let me turn up the brightness on my... Well, fun fact, in case anybody isn't aware, these that I wear on stream sometimes are fake glasses. Not real. Like, cheap shit. It's an aesthetic. It's cute. Now, I did wear glasses briefly as a kid. And I'm kind of... The story is so fucking stupid. I'll tell you. Oh, it's so dumb. Okay, I might use that. I need a purple and a blue. I don't know if that's the shade of blue I want, but leave that black out because I don't know if my other one's sharpened. No, I think those are smudged probably from like my makeup, and it just is a pain in the ass to get off because your girl has long lasting stuff. No, but I did actually have glasses for... I only wore them for a few months. I don't wear contacts, so if anybody's wondering, I don't wear contacts. I never had surgery. Nothing. The story goes, and I'm no fucking lie, I've probably told this before, but I'm sure Davis knows this. You probably won't see him today. But, you know how the schools, like, they do the whole eye exam situation? Now, I went to this one school, and I passed every exam up till 4th grade, right? No problem. I switched schools briefly. Like, I was in this other school for, like, a few months before we moved back, and yeah, it was dumb. Anyways, so at this new school, it came to that eye exam time. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. When I tell you that this machine was filthy on the inside, like absolutely disgusting. I'm talking, it looked like someone must have been smoking inside of that machine. Like, it was dingy, it was yellowed, yellowy brown, it was gross. It was like fogged up a little bit. So, needless to say, I apparently failed my eye exam, right? Never's happened before, but this particular school and this particular eye exam, I fail all of a sudden, right? Okay, cool. So, I'm basically forced, I have to go to the eye doctor then and have them do an exam and then get a prescription glasses, right? Do that. My grandfather pays for my glasses. It was like 100 and something at the time. I forget exactly, but they were cute glasses. I'm not gonna lie. So we go pick them up, get them. I wear them for X amount of time. Okay, I wear them for a few months. We move back down to this area, and I fun fact, I kind of stopped wearing them at some point. I don't know when. I think I put them down and then I couldn't find them. And ever since then, every eye exam, no problem. Pass flying colors. The eye exam I took at my doctor's office, like your family doctor, because mine has a eye exam thing in there, passed. So why? Why did I fail that one time? One time. Totally not faulty equipment at all. Or a faulty operator. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about glasses. I'm glad I could bore you all. It's so dumb. But they were cute. If I find a picture, I'll post it to like Snap or something. Actually, I do have it. Wait, do I have it on here? No, I don't. I don't. And the funny thing is, it's like the same with my brother. My brother, when I remember like a good majority of our childhood, he didn't wear glasses. At one point, he wore glasses briefly, and then after that, didn't wear them again. So I'm like, the fuck? It's so, I don't know. Like, my family doesn't really have eye issues, so there's that, but I don't know. Yeah, they do. Like, the fact that I never failed a test before that and never failed a test after that, it just like, huh? True, true. Granted, I was like a well rested kid back then, but the fact, I'm blaming it on the fact that this machine was so disgustingly dirty on the inside that, mm, like scratched up, gross. Do I want to? I'll try Cardinal Red. I'll mark it down. Don't mind me. I'm just like going through my little old cotton candy holder that holds now my color pencils. So if you see me digging through here, I should have tried to like dig these out before. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna grab a handful. Because, oh god, oh god, oh god, they're gonna fall, they're gonna fall. And then I'm gonna have a bunch of colored pencils on the floor. Put the pink aside for maybe his inner ear. I'll flash Mushu again in a moment. That sounds so weird, but we'll put blush pink down. Not Poppy. I think Poppy might be too dark. But yeah, those exams are fucking stupid as shit. And the fact that I never like was squinting at the boards or anything like that, it was just like mind blowing. Oh, there's a random pencil. Ooh, lemon yellow. That might be too bright. We'll put a golden yellow. I don't think the light blue is needed. Give me a moment. If I have to, I'll just color them in sections. But we'll show Mushu again for anybody that's coming in. But, oh, there he is. Isn't he handsome? He's so cute. He's a little thick in certain spots, but that's because my lines weren't, truly accurate to his measurements. But, oh well. He can be a little thick in some areas. Wouldn't kill him. Wouldn't kill him at all. So y'all having a fun weekend? I've pretty much slept in. Mind my own damn business. Backing up these streams to YouTube, which is always a task. What's this? Is the yellow? Yes, yellow. Don't we have like red? Where's red? That's Ruby. Let's put Ruby down. Wait, did I just find it? No, that's a different one. Whatever. We'll make it work. Yeah, where's my purple too? Do I have to use this one? Yeah. Okay. Y'all have my undivided attention. Well, kind of. But yeah, glasses can be kind of a money pit situation. A lot of doctors, it's like a money thing. It's just kind of like, if you think about it, like hospitals putting people into like nursing home and rehabs when they really don't need to be there, or they have the support at home to take care of them. It's a whole money grab situation, and it's ugh. Don't even get me started on like some of the nursing homes in the area because I've got tea. Yeah, dental's a money pit as well. I know somebody, legit, this happened recently, who had a dental appointment. Well, they've had their dental appointment pushed off because, you know, COVID and everything. Okay, cool, fine, whatever, I get it. So, he finally gets to go, and they've worked on his teeth multiple times, and they don't fill it properly or they don't cap it properly, and then he winds up having to go back and get it redone. So this is an ongoing issue. They are like, oh, we'll put something temporary in there. It'll last you a while until we get the cap, blah, blah, blah. Fine, cool. So he gets in finally to this appointment because obviously that didn't last because it never does. And he's just trying to prevent himself getting an infection from something getting stuck and blah, blah, blah. And goes in, and they're like, oh, well, you'll need to get a root canal to get this fixed so that we can cap it and do all this. But I don't do root canals. The other dentist does. Huh? Shouldn't y'all be prepared for these situations? So he had to shell out money for that appointment. And then they make you make another appointment. Starts the work. Oh, we'll put a temporary thing in there until we get your cap, your, final cap or whatever done and ready to go. So they get another, X amount of $100 from you, whatever it is, for your visit. And then want you to come back for another appointment, which they're going to charge you even more money for to finish the job off. It's like, come on. This is not sharpening the way I want it to. The medical industry in general is just a fucking money pit. And they wonder why people will rather die at home instead of taking care of the simplest of problems. Let's see if my other sharpener's in here. Because that one is just not cutting it. Like, nursing homes are a joke, honestly. The things I've seen, a barbaric. What the fuck? Why is this dropping the pencil out? Thought I heard something, but maybe I'm going crazy. Like, I went to this one, I was visiting somebody, and basically, when I walked in there, it smelled of feces and trash. And it was disgusting. Very dimly lit, looked so run down, like in that case. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Is this like the beginning of Saw? Like, there was another incident where a woman was trying to walk down to the little dining area, like little gathering area. They can watch TV and everything down there. And Ooh. I wonder if we're. Because I know a couple around this area that are just. Alright, this is not working. I'm gonna have to find another pencil. Because that's frustrating. Oh, yes, cool. Found my other black pen. There was another one. Um, so this little lady, she's walking down with her walker to go to the little gathering area, the little dining room. They have a TV down there and everything. And this one woman, who isn't even a proper nurse, I think she's an aide, so there's that. And I highly doubt a lot of these people are licensed because the way they act is just like crazy. And she gets in this little old woman's face and tells her to go back to her room and like gets really aggressive towards her. And this little old lady's like upset and everything. Wouldn't you know it, the next day I came in to go visit, this little old lady had a black eye. Huh. Convenient. Not to mention their reaction time, their call times. Okay, I'll say this. My grandfather was in there, right? And he had rang his bell. Now, this is the man that had, heart disease, had a heart condition, you know, history of heart attacks and all that, history of stroke, diabetic, and at the time was currently a fall risk because obviously, you're laid up in a bed. And he didn't have full use of the one leg, but he was able to, if he had a walker, he would be able to get around. Okay. He had used his call bell to ask them to, help him get up to go into the bathroom or something of that nature. I forget exactly. And they let him sit for hours. Not to mention they ripped out his PICC line and then decided not to call the family and tried to sneak him back in. That was fun. I'll drop names. Golden Living sucks dick. That's why they have so many lawsuits. Never send your family there. I think they might have changed their name though, so you're welcome. Don't get me started on the other one that's in the area, which thought bedside manner it was a good idea to tell their patient, or in front of the patient, that they're not going to live much longer. And terrible bedside manner. First off, you don't say that in front of a patient who is very much alive and has feelings. But I also think this woman, this particular nurse that said this, who was on shift when this person died, yeah, looks a little fishy. You're gonna die soon. Yeah, who says that? And conveniently dies on their shift and then gives the funeral home and everybody else a runaround. Not only family, but the funeral home a runaround. I'll fucking drop names. I don't give a fuck. And then don't get me started on hospitals in this area, because that's another a rabbit hole of I know bullshit, and a lot of these hospitals should be shut down or completely revamped and looked at. Oh, that was a quick one. I saved my tablet. Oh, I know some juicy shit. A lot of these hospitals and nursing homes, I'll even wrap nursing homes in that, they are way too happy to sedate people for just disagreeing with them. And in a lot of cases, that basically accelerates the rate these people deteriorate. I know 2 separate instances where that's what happened. But yeah, there's so much I could say, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. but it's so hard. Okay, since we're on the topic of expensive, oh, you're gonna love this. Um, so the one that I was telling you about, the one in particular that I already mentioned, Golden Living. You want to know how much they try to charge? They try to charge over $100,000. They try to get these patients and the patient's family to sign over everything to them. Sign over the bank accounts, sign over their life insurances, sign over their burial plots, everything. On top of trying to get $100,000 or more. I'm sorry, if you're unable to properly care for your facility and your patients, so when somebody comes in here, you should know where your patients are, first off. Second, it shouldn't smell of feces and garbage. These people should get proper meals. Um, any other patients that might be violent or anything should be, kind of kept away from others. I don't want to seclude, but, they need to be monitored a bit better. Um, what else can I tell you? Oh my god, there's so many fucking things. The fact that their wound care nurse, and I use wound care nurse, I should put nurse, um, didn't know properly how to do wound care. Who in their right mind, now this happened, I quote, legit picked the scabs off of a wound and was like, oh, it'll heal. How's it gonna heal if you keep picking off the motherfucking scab? Oh, it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And on top of that, a lot of the time their elevator system in that building didn't work or would stop working. So there's a safety hazard right there. And you think you're worth $100,000. Don't take a catheter out of somebody that didn't need it. Really, they left it in for weeks, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to change it out and everything else. Leave it in for 2+ weeks, 3, 4, whatever it was. Ridiculous. It's true. Like the one in particular, Golden Living, theirs was like constantly just weird. And anytime I got into it and to go up to the floor that I needed to go to, like this building in general was like 3 floors. So you had the ground floor, the 1, 2. So basically, technically, every time it was just like, and the light in there so dim, and it's just like, we had to leave the one time and go down the fire escape situation. It was bad. It was so fucking bad. That those nurses or aides, which I don't even think they're properly trained nor licensed. I really don't. Mm. They need to retrain everybody, in my personal opinion. So in case anybody wants to say anything. Y'all gonna get me feisty. That's what's gonna happen here. I get way too passionate. Like, look at last time. I fucking went off. I was going fucking ham. Don't mind me, I'm just doing Mushu's eye right now. Bitch, I can just go off on this like random fucking topic and you just ooh. It's because I know too much. I know too much and people need, and I'm also Aquarius, so if Davis comes in and or watches this later, he can confirm I'm an Aquarius through and through. Like I am very passionate about things. Hey, it's like, get the word out, you know what I mean? Don't let anybody else struggle. Hi, Alex. But that's because I'm a feisty bitch, okay? I'm sorry, I am. You know it's true. I might have to soften that one line because I don't like it. We bring his nose around, ayy. Bring his nose around, ayy. Do that. Oh, since you're here, I'm working on Mushu. Oh crap, you can't see it. Oh. It's not gonna show it now. Show it. Mushu. He cute. I'm good. I'm just chilling, chatting, coloring, drawing. All of the above popping off. Thanks. I was planning on having more to color in and draw or sketch or finish up, but my patience last night trying to get it done was yeah, well, it worked fine last time I was doing. I showed it like 2 other times, I think, when I was when the stream started and so on and so forth. Fuck. Just that time. So how are you? You doing good? I'm just filling my boredom. Plus I said I'll stream on the weekend, so. And it just so happens Saturday works out for me today, so. Ooh. I had ramen before before I streamed. I was eating that when I was backing up streams, so. Ooh. Nice. Still don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I have no fucking clue. I mean, I could make pizza fries, but because I have a shit ton of pepperoni. Ooh, I kind of want Scrapple now. I fucking love Scrapple. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. It's always a mystery. Damn straight. And okay, I'll say it. I'm a little bit of a Scrapple snob. Well, not really. I don't have like favorites, but I know which one I like by taste. Certain ones just don't taste right to me. I could go for a thin cut or just like a thick one, but it has to be cooked real fucking good though. Okay. See? Here we go. Okay. So, obviously we need the oil popping in that pan. That's got to be good, okay? What I love is like you get these sides and everything all nice and crispy and there's just a slight like in the center there's like that little bit of a soft spot. Oh my god. It's amazing. Probably not good for you, but I don't give a fuck. Dude, my like childhood was filled with just like Scrapple. My grandfather used to fry it up for me occasionally, like sometimes during the week before school. On the weekends, occasion. Oh my god, so fucking good. The question is, do you know what it made out of? Not really. Do I care? No. Yeah. I do like the crispy ones. Like the thin crispy ones are good, but there's like a fine line of going too crispy with it, and you just got to be real careful. It's still fucking delicious though. It probably tastes better in my cast iron pan though, but I don't feel like pulling it out. And I think it's another thing like you're not supposed to technically do cast iron pans on like electric glass stovetops or something. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, there's a fine line for scrapple. Very fine. It just has to be, there's a just right part to it. It's just, though I hate sometimes like when you do make it, like if your oil's not hot enough or anything like that, it can get a little mushy at first before it actually starts to kind of solidify in certain spots. It's a whole thing. A cheesesteak would be good too right now. Though I did have an interesting cheesesteak from one of the local places around here. And I've never had a cheesesteak like this before, where it had like lettuce and tomato in it. And I'm like, excuse me? But I wasn't opposed to it. I was like, okay. And obviously, I didn't know until like it came, but things you learn during COVID. And you have to use delivery apps. Yeah, pretty much. I got a cheesesteak hoagie. Never had a cheesesteak hoagie before, but it was in one of the neighboring areas around here, so got it because I wanted a cheesesteak, and you know, it was different. I will say that it was different. Sorry, I'm just working on Mushu's arm, so if I'm looking down too often, that's what I'm doing. I don't want to like suddenly fuck up his arm. Especially his fingers. His fingers might look wonky after I line them. Oh my god. I was also thinking about nachos the other night, or the other day, because I had taquitos and like the shell and everything for the taquitos, like the wrap they did, just smelled like nachos when I pulled it out, and oh my god. It's just what I need in life. I'm a foodie through and through, straight up. Love me some food. Okay. Anything else I need to line? I don't. Oh, I forgot that. Then hoagies. Hoagies. When I get a hoagie, I love a soft roll. Has to be soft. Um, oil, mayo, the works. You do your whole meat, cheese, all that shit. I actually like one of the joints I like around here is Lee's Hoagie Shack. Sometimes they make some bangers. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever had Primos, like ever. I'm trying to think of some other, like I've had Wawas, but like Wawa's Wawa, you know what I mean? And then whatever like random ones you get in the store. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll have to check them out at some point. Oh shit, I clearly didn't do these lines on his chest. Great, cute. There we go. Or that line. Okay. I did try, for anybody who's wondering, Mr. Beast now has a restaurant of sorts. Um, wasn't expecting one to be around here, honestly. But yeah, we have a Mr. Beast burgers or whatever, Beast burgers, whatever the fuck it's called. Their normal burger, not bad for what I remember. Um, Fries are just fries, is what it is. Just mm. um, Same with their seasoning. It's all right, but I'm not gonna complain. The normal, great. And then I ordered their chicken sandwich, and I wasn't as impressed. It just a lot of it was very gristly and their seasoning, uh, whatever they're doing for the original and for their spicy, is not mixed properly. So you'll get like patches where there's a shit ton of pepper, and then there's like everywhere else nothing. That was also the one that was packaged wrong. They didn't close it all the way, or they didn't get the sticker to seal all the edges, so part of one of them was open. Their spicy chicken sandwich wasn't spicy. Like there might have been patches of like flavor, but I don't know if anybody else has been having quality control issues with that particular restaurant. Would you call it a restaurant? I don't know. The stickers are cute though. I could have went with more of a lemon yellow, I think. Maybe I can light it up with the eraser a little bit. But yeah, I can't complain too much about the Mr. Beast. Though on Twitter I did say something about it, like, hey, like my shit was open when I got it and all this. And they didn't like message back until like a month later. Like I didn't even at them. I like added actual like the Beast whatever page. So I don't know if it was a different one. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know if somebody's trying to get people's information. I don't know, but they wanted to rectify the situation apparently. Excuse me. So we're just coloring a Mushu right now. So if anybody does come in and they see that I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. I figured if people aren't gonna, if, the chat's not popping that much, no one's saying much, but they're watching, at least I can have some activity to do so I'm not fidgeting. But yet still talk. Yeah, I'm not liking this orange. It's not doing it for me. Dragon. Alright, I think I have a red orange here. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, yes, 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 yes. This is what I needed, I think. Because he's definitely... Because when I'm doing it with the normal orange, I think it's too light. I mean, I can soften it with a pencil or something. In other news, I still think it's funny that I got a copyright claim on my Sims video for Simlish. A fucking song in Simlish. They couldn't even tell me the song. I know the song, but they couldn't tell me the song, and I'm pretty sure it's not from one of my mods. I'm pretty sure it's from one of the game packs. So that was a kicker. I still think it's fucking funny. Oh, let me clear something up, because there's people on my Snap that saw the picture of my Sims. Um, Let me just clear this up really quick. I obviously have a game that I've been playing of Sims, and I keep switching saves, so that's one thing. But it's one of my newer ones where I just like made this blonde girl. Like, she's cute. Like, she's really cute. And you all saw her figure as it was. Like, she was shapely, but she wasn't like overly shapely or just looked abnormal, or she had like a ton of plastic surgery or something, like whatever. So what had happened, because I said this on that stream, like from Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, it was Thursday. That I had to update the game because they did the whole 21st anniversary gift bullshit. And so they did that, which automatically makes you update the game because they do patches along with the stuff. Okay, fine, whatever. That's cool. Well, the problem with that is I don't know if it was because of that or because I had moved some mods. There was one for sliders and presets over to my actual mod folder. And yeah. So I think that might have fucked up the thing. It shouldn't have because it was already a saved sim. So when I came into the save after that, I noticed like her proportions were way off, like way off from the last time I played. Like, she was somewhat petite, but she had curves. So she had a decent size bust, decent size butt. So all of a sudden, I come in and she's got like fucking 2 watermelons on her fucking chest that are sagging down, and a butt that's a big ass butt. Like, it's big. I wasn't expecting. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to try to change it and downsize because from what I remember, I can't go into the actual cast and like change her proportions that way. Usually once it's locked in, it's locked in. Um, so you have to like change the value of whatever part. So I started deflating her butt, which that was looking okay. But when I went to do it to her chest looked just deflated, but it wasn't lifting either. So it became an issue. Which then forced me to remove that sim and replace her with an exact copy. Like, I have a save of her. And still, when I came in, her proportions were slightly altered, but not much. So I don't know if it might have been the sliders along with the update or what. I really hope what I did. I'll explain. So I'm really hoping the next time I play and another save, it's not going to fuck up their proportions as well. So I'm hoping it was a fluke. But here's what I did. So the other day, yesterday, I went about making another sim with custom content and everything. I even checked to see if I actually had sliders, and I'm not seeing sliders on my thing, so I don't know what's going on. So I made her, and I'm going to place her in the world and see what she looks like in the world and see if it all of a sudden changes. Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to go into my mods folder and get rid of those sliders or presets or something, because we can't have that. Like, I'm clueless as to what actually happened to cause that. I really also need to check the last exemptions notices that keep coming up, because that'll tell me if I need to fix any mods or if certain mods are causing problems. And I probably bored you with that, but it's the truth. Because I kept getting comments about it, because I posted a picture of her, and I'm like, oh my god. And well, let me just say, some of the people on Snap they clearly need to work out some issues and learn how to talk to a woman. Now, a lot of people assumed, like, oh, you're making yourself. No, first off, I'm not. Yeah, any other time, sure, maybe. Hints of me, okay. But no, I wasn't making her to be me because I'm not a blonde, obviously. I'm not that perfect, honestly. It was just like. Then the fact one said, like, something about her curves and then said something about a bimbo, you're a bimbo or something. I'm like, what? You want to try me again? Because I'm pretty educated here, pretty intelligent, and I could fuck you. I'm sassy, I'm sorry. I can't help it, but when you, like, don't come at me with some bullshit. Like, just don't. I think my patience was, like, very thin that day, too. But it was, like, real time. I had to, like, post her and show her because I was like, ugh. I might have to mix a little red with his color. But so far, Mushu's coming on. He's looking a little orange, though. I'm using the red orange, too. I need him a deeper color. Ooh, where's my notebook? I need to see something. Okay, that's cherry red. I just need to test out the reds because I actually do have a sheet. I don't know if it's in this one, but we got cardinal. We'll put that as card. We've got, ooh, I'm digging ruby. Dug ruby at first. Is that all the reds I have out? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I might go with cardinal and then with a hint of ruby over top of it. Okay. I don't need this now. Oh wait, I actually won't need the pink. Cool. And as for games, Monday, as long as schedule permits, you'll know. I'll post on Twitter, Tumblr, Snap. Monday we'll play some sort of game. Among Us, 7 Days to Die, something. I don't know. Maybe Sims. I have no clue. I should probably dive into 7 Days to Die a little bit more. I haven't played it in like forever. But it is fun to play, so. Well, it can be. I just kind of scavenge, so. Might not be entertaining to you, but I can waste a shit ton of time doing that. I like collecting things. I nearly get killed by animals now because there's like more variety of animals compared to what it used to be, so. Oh, I need the. Do that. Okay. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's either probably going to be Among Us or 7 Days to Die. As long as I get 7 Days to Die to work properly, it should be fine. That, and I probably should optimize it before I play it, because that's sometimes an issue. And then Thursday, we'll probably do Sims, because I really should be working on some of these games. But I kind of just do whatever I want in Sims, because no one says anything or suggests anything, so I just do it. Hi. But yeah, Sims, it's whatever. I just do whatever I want, and no one says anything, so I just do it. But we might do a thing, because right now I have my sim currently in the one where her proportions got messed up. She's currently, I think, a cam girl, also in the AEP role. If you want to look, you can look it up. You have to be 18 plus, though. Took that up. Or you're supposed to be 18 plus. I'm sure people do whatever the hell they want, but we'll do like, we'll probably play Sims for a bit. I went into overtime last time about it, but I would love to create a sim with you guys, but the only problem is the streamer mode thing that I have for it, the streamer mod. Yeah, it doesn't filter any of that out. It doesn't blur that out, so I mean, I could do it. I just wouldn't be able to make detailed sims. I would just have to go back and fix them. But I do try to play at least one game or 2 games a week that y'all can join in on. So Among Us, you guys could join me on COD, but I'm playing on my Xbox, so there's that. You would just all have to tell me that who you are. Which I have played with somebody from Tumblr. I'm not sure if they watched the stream, though. They might. But I did play with them, and that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind playing zombies with some of you, especially on the new map, the Outbreak map. So much fun. So we're making progress on Mushu. I'm just trying to color in his back and everything. Hence why I'm looking down, so new people, that's what's happening. I was like, hey, it's going to be a smart idea to keep myself busy. In case chat's a little slow today or anything. So we'll let the new people see. We got Mushu. Like, come on, focus. He's cute. He's fabulous. He's living his best life. I think somewhere on here I'm going to put a few of his quotes, we'll say. Because that's what I've been known to do in the past. But I sketched him up the other day. Or the other night, I should say. Out of boredom. And anybody wondering, I'm looking over here. Well, down here. To also see his color. So if you see my eyes shift over, or my head shift, that's what I'm doing. It's not the shade of blue I needed, but we'll make it work. I need to darken up his actual reddish orange tone. But today's stream is a very slow stream, so hang in there with me, guys. I apologize. Davis had to bail at the last moment. He couldn't claim he was sick. So I went with Cardinal, right? Just gonna darken those up. But I hope you all are having a nice weekend. I hope you guys are staying safe. Social distancing, wearing a mask and all that. Granted, I'll say some of my neighbors are not abiding by that. It was like a damn circus out here the other day. There's like 50 fucking cars parked down the road in one little house. I'm like, oh my god. It's crazy. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. It's not my problem. It's not my house either. So I might end this soon because y'all are not saying nothing. And there's only so much I can go on about, but... So, Mushu is somewhat complete. I might darken his tones a little bit. Might do a little more to it, add a little more. But he's cute. He's gorge. We love doing art. I honestly just sketched him up because I was bored. It was late. It was either that or write, and here we are. Alright, let's close out that image of Mushu. I got eraser markings all over my freaking tablet now. The struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. Now, after the stream, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to stream any games, I don't think, unless somebody asks me to, but I'm just going to finish probably backing things up to YouTube. That way that I'm caught up. It's done. I don't have to worry about it. And then I'll make them slowly available. I don't want to flood everybody with a bunch of my stuff, especially, you know, since there's a lot of Among Us and blah blah blah. Oh, I had notifications and I wouldn't even know. What? Oh. Okay. But yeah. I really need to get writing done. That's what I need to do. Because people are like, oh, when are you going to finally post something you're writing? I have stuff I've written. I just haven't edited. I want it perfect. I need to go over it, add more detail. But I get distracted. So it's a problem. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I swear. Like, I'd grab the binder right now, but it's like under my bed. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll put on Netflix or just watch TV. I could watch 1,000 Pound Sisters or something. Or 90 Day Fiance. Something stupid. Get some writing done. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to run to the store tonight, so there's that. I mean, I need to, but do I want to is the question. I'm sorry. I think I'm crashing from the day. Like, I'm, like, getting tired. I'm tired and no one's talking, so it's just like, ugh. My hair is crazy long. I'm gonna have to probably trim it soon. It's cute. Oh, and I finished WandaVision. I don't know if anybody's seen the new episode, but it's crazy. It's not a bad show. I like the aesthetic. Plus, I feel like it goes pretty quick, so you're not sitting for too long. Attention doesn't get completely distracted. And hopefully, next time I stream, the homie Davis will be actually in the chat. He couldn't today. He was busy. It's not his fault. I get it. He had to do it. Still mad at him, though. No, I'm just kidding. I told him I was going to talk about him, and he was like, oh, is it going to be good or bad? And I was just like, to be determined. Welcome back. I'm just so bored. Bored and tired. Like, I could go for a nap right now. Not really. I just finished up Mushu, which I'm just gonna probably darken some of his orange areas, but maybe add a little black overlay or something. No, nothing thrilling. Whoever's in the chat, it's pretty quiet. Well, whoever's watching, it's pretty quiet. So there's that. Which is fine. I get it. Y'all don't love me enough. I get it. I'm just kidding. Talked a little shit about Davis, not really, but you know, I told him to talk about him. AKA future CEO. My god. Hopefully my mascara doesn't smudge. Ugh. I hate that yawning and like you tear up a little bit. It's obnoxious. Might wrap it up here soon, because not much is popping. Chat's not talking. Now I'm just like, here. Though I will say, I look kind of fabulous. I'm like looking at myself. I'm just like, killed it. But I do love these weekend chats. They're fun. It's especially fun when I'm not being bothered and there's no noise, so. Oh my god, my hair. Thank you. Yeah, love me a weekend chat. Love me the weekend in general. Like, it was funny because I was telling Davis, because I was talking to him last night, and I was asking him, well, you're working or not? And he's like, when are you streaming? And I told him, and he's like, oh, fuck. He's like, I'm gonna, be working around that time, and I won't get done until, like, after you're done. And I'm like, fuck. Because he really enjoys these weekend streams. He likes being able to see me and talk, which is kind of funny, but is what it is. But hey, at least I flashed him my sock. I told him I'd wear the socks. Well, I didn't tell him, but he said something about the socks, so I wore them. True, true. Fair enough. I mean, at some point, I could probably wrangle him up here. If I decide to, like, well, he would have to redo Discord and everything. I don't think he has it installed right now, but we'd have to use Discord or maybe that new thing, Meet. Meet might be good. Because that, me and him, we just bounce off of him like each other. We're good at that. We feed off of each other pretty much. Oh, and another thing I need to address. Okay, hold up. So I already addressed the sim situation, that whole her shape, and then someone referencing me as if I was drawing or making the sim as me, and then basically calling me a bimbo. So there's that. Which this person thought they were smooth, and it's like, bitch, you are not that smooth, okay? You ain't got game. But that's okay. But I also need to address, some people were like thinking that I was sad or annoyed. At no point was I annoyed because I was laughing most of that stream, if not all of it, or cracking a smile the entire time. But I wasn't sad either. If I'm leaning forward and just like, I'm not smiling, like I'm not gonna smile, and I'm not frowning either, I'm just kind of chilling. That's like a thing, like, people need to realize I don't need to smile every 2 seconds to not just like show that I'm happy. I can just sit contently. I just thought that was so weird and so I'm not gonna smile for no reason. I mean, I do sometimes during the stream, but no, I wasn't sad. If I was sad, I wouldn't be on here. I mean, I've made some YouTube videos that were sad, but I digress. If I was sad, I wouldn't be on the stream. I'd go have myself a pity party, little cry fest or something. I mean, I could just pop on the notebook and just cry. Okay, the thing changed, but I am entirely confused. What is going on here? Let me switch. Yeah, hide in bed. I would not go through the trouble of coming on stream. Sorry, I'm just checking something out in my stream window. What up? No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with the user in chat thing, because it's wonky for me. Oh, fuck, that scared me. But, yeah, if I was sad, I'm not going to come on stream, do all this, put on makeup to look, you know, proper and prim and everything else, just to, like, sit here and sulk and cry and all that. No. I'd stay in my bed and watch sad romantic movies. And I will tell you, The Notebook, the ending to The Notebook gets me every time, okay? If you don't like The Notebook, there's something wrong with you. Because it was precious what Noah did for Allie. Really was. That or A Walk to Remember. It doesn't get me as bad, but I get a little sad for A Walk to Remember. But yeah, I just had to address that because I got that a lot after last stream. Or during last stream, I should say. Like, no, people. I don't need to smile every 2 seconds to not be, you know. But I digress. I'm just chill, and a lot of the time I'm, like, kind of tired, so. Hashtag sleepy girl vibes. I really should watch The Notebook again sometime soon. I mean, who doesn't need a good cry occasionally? Just be an emotional pigeon. Hey, I know I feel better afterwards. But then, depending what I'm watching, it's like it really messes with your expectations of men in general. But then that's a whole different tangent. Exactly. It's therapeutic. Very therapeutic. Feels good to let it out. Feels so much better afterwards. Though, the one time, true story, I was watching The Notebook with somebody, and it gets towards the end, and I'm getting emotional. It's hitting the feels, okay? And I start to tear up. You know, you start to do like little cry, like nothing major. And then they said something kind of like this person that I was watching it with, then said something kind of funny, and I lost it. Like I was, I was in a glass case of emotion. I was crying, but on top of that, I was laugh crying. And it got so bad. Like, this went on for a while, like a long while. And at points when I was like trying to breathe in and I was laughing, but also crying, um, I started kind of sounding like SpongeBob when SpongeBob starts crying. That little, like, you know, difference in his voice where it just like goes up and down nonstop. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, yeah, it does. Well, especially me being me, I don't make a habit of being super emotional all the time. I tend to box it in, but that comes with, being raised by men and not showing emotions. And me being an Aquarius. That's a whole nother situation because it is kind of true. The characteristics of an Aquarius are kind of true for me. No, but if I was gonna get emotional and I'm streaming, I'm gonna cut the stream and just like go have my moment, or have the moment before the stream. But then again, you would be puffy and red, and that's not a good look. I mean, it could work, but if you want to cover it up, then it's a lot of makeup detail and ugh. What the fuck? That's what the fuck? That is that's that's something. Though right now I can't like think of Jack Sparrow laughing at any point, but that's just me. Oh, okay, 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 yeah, yeah. I'll have to look it up and like revisit that. It's been so long since I've gone through the series, but I love it. Why is all the rum gone? Though I'll say when MySpace was popping, when MySpace was popping, I had the Jar of Dirt song just like on loop on my MySpace page for a little bit. That was fun. Right, right, right. I got you. I got you. I've got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? God, I love that. I miss MySpace. Ugh, it was beautiful, peaceful. I had a cool layout. Those were the days. Fuck MySpace now. I've seen MySpace now, and it's not anything like it used to be. It's garbage now. Because I check it periodically. And really? Because the last time I went on there was nothing. It was just. It's very bland. Like, everybody has, like, the same background, and it's just, I like the old one. Old OG MySpace was perfection. I loved it. got rid of that notification. Like, I loved my playlist on there. Granted, they still technically have the playlist, but they're kind of a little wonky on there. Um, the photos, I didn't really have too many photos, but some of the photos on there are just eh. Yeah, let me know. And then what else? I don't like how they have it's all set up so stupid. But I had the cool my background was so cute. It was very punk, very oof. I had like lime green. I remember lime green, like very like bright, cute, very punkish looking skulls and crossbones and stars and all that jazz. Oh my god, it was so cute. Now, this is gonna be another one. Here's another blast of the past. I don't know if you know it, but Zanga. I only stumbled upon Zanga because my friend had it. Not everyone had that, but it was, I guess, kind of similar to Tumblr, but not Tumblr. They like eventually just turned it into a strictly like blogging site, and if you wanted your page back or your old posts or some shit, you had to like pay a fee or pay a membership thing. But I only got into Zanga because my friend had it. Like I think we were babysitting together. I cut her in on my deal, and yeah, Vampire Freaks. I never heard of that actually. I knew about Zanga because my friend, and like some people had it, not everybody. I think we trolled. We didn't really troll, but we fucked around with her boyfriend at the time on Zanga. Toyed with him a little bit. But I remember on there you could have like a particular like you could make your own background similar to MySpace. Um, I had two accounts actually. I forget why I had two accounts. I think the one I forgot like the password to or something, and then I eventually remembered it. MySpace I got because all my friends had it. Though I kind of hid it for a while because uh, at the time the friend of family was like, she was like, no, it's bad, and I was like, fuck. I met some cool people on Zanga. Met some cool people on MySpace. I had some other people that I knew from some like other schools I went to on my MySpace. So I don't think I had any family on MySpace though, so it was good. I think my family does have well certain members of my family, mainly my cousins, but never had them on mine. Then the fact that you could like have musicians and everything as friends and everything, it was MySpace was a whole different world. Eventually, I think they tried to dive into like the whole gaming thing when Facebook came around, but it was too late. We bailed. We shouldn't have bailed. We shouldn't have. Granted, the guy who made it, Tom, he was smart. He was smart in how he did it. He made his money. He did right by the people, and then he sold the company and is living a nice life compared to what we get on Facebook, which is a bunch of bullshit. What else was there? There was like a couple like different gaming type things, but they're not very form based. But you could like talk to people and have DMs and shit. So that was always a factor. Like I think there was. I'm trying to think. Yeah. There was one. I think someone from one of the schools I went to. I don't know if they introduced it to me or whatever. If it was just like one of those late night, during the summer, trying to find a game to play or whatever. But there was what was it called? Gaia Online or something. It was something weird. It was very. You had a small little character, dude. You could dress however you wanted. You could go into different worlds. There was like, it was very chat based situation. And looking back on it now, they're very predator like people on there. Second Life. I did get a Second Life. I haven't logged into mine in like a while, but I was making bank on Second Life. Very. I should reinstall it. I really should. My character looks good. I have to still adjust things, but funny thing about Second Life is like, okay. So I was like, I was bored, whatever. It's like I want something to play. I want to, you know, something similar to Sim, but it's not Sims. And I go in, you get a very generic person. Now, the people they give you to choose from right now are way better than what you got before. Obviously, they upgrade a little bit. So I was starting off with a little it wasn't the greatest. And I don't know how, but eventually stumbled upon some very nice person. It was a gentleman, and he decided that he was going to take care of me. And he like bought my sim, or I don't even know if you would call that a Second Life character a sim, but we'll call it a sim. Bought mine a new skin and everything. Like we're talking the whole skin, the face mask bullshit. I forget all what was included, but that shit gets pricey. Like the head stuff, everything. Um, the hair, he bought me a hair thing, like a nice hair. Uh, I think he bought me an outfit or two. I forget. Like the whole shabam. There was makeup, shoes, everything. Um, he also bought some. I don't even know. Like there was something to do with your anatomy, where like something about like you could select certain things, like say a nipple or something like that. It was very weird. I don't know. It was detailed. I can't even remember. But he purchased all that, and then he was going to. He told me to set my home to this one lot, and that he was going to pay for it, and it was like this nice house and everything. Oh yeah, it was crazy. And then he like kind of disappeared, which was interesting. Oh, but there was a way to make money on there, and it was in the clubs. I'll say that. Oh, I always got like free stuff, and if you know the free worlds, you can get some good shit too. So that was always fun. But yeah, my sim had a little bit of a job. I could come and go as I pleased. It wasn't like I had to log on at a certain time every day or anything like that. Second Life was fucking crazy. I mean, it's still probably crazy. I haven't been on in a bit. I think some of the people I used to run with or work for um, are still playing, but I kind of haven't touched it since my laptop went. I should reinstall it just to fuck with it, but oh yeah, I made some good fucking money. Like not legitimate, like not USD, no, nothing like that. But there is a currency in game for anybody that's watching called Linden dollars. I think it's called. Yes, you can use actual money to get yourself Linden dollars, and you could technically make legitimate money from Linden dollars. But the conversion, I think, back from Linden dollars to your whatever currency you're from, so USD, um, isn't the greatest. But there's people that do make a living off of it. For me, I was just a dancer in a club. It was a simple time. Well, technically, I was a dancer in two clubs, and then the one wasn't making me any money. And then I went to the other one, which wasn't really making any money, but the owner would come in and still pay you. So, and then eventually they would change spots, get people. It was a whole thing. And then I got some of my friends involved. So I got TJ involved at one point. I told him I was playing it, and he was like, "Oh, cool, I'll play, I'll play." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And he joined me, and yeah, he was a walking, well, he was walking around as a hamburger with a cigar and a dick. So, quite the combo. And I think one of my other people I know playing too, but that was shortly lived. I think we went to like New York or somewhere like that, and he was following me around. We were chit chatting and showing him how to fly and shit. It was crazy. That game is insane. It really is. I never got into the what was that other game? IMVU, I think it's called. I though I think it says that I made one, but I don't recall ever making one. So I have no clue. But then there's like other random games. Like there was like you had games like Club Penguin, which eventually Disney bought, I believe. I know like some of the kids that I babysat always wanted to play that, and I was like, oh my god, play with me, play with me. Like I'm all about like an online world, so you can play and have fun, but you gotta be careful. But then again, it's the internet. There's crazy people everywhere. There's ugh. Yeah. Like everything like anytime I was on whatever site or a gaming site or whatever that had chat, it was just yeah, things were always strange. Like I remember popping on Gaia and that was just like questionable. Like there's so many people on there that mm, you need to like people need to be watching their children because there are adults that do take advantage of kids on there. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's how it is. Some creepy motherfuckers. Then you have the people that take it too far and like, well, I'm not saying also, but they take it further and they take it into real life and there's people out there that are just they shouldn't be allowed on the internet at all. Like I thought of something else and then I like oh, and then if we're like if you want to bring up Tumblr in general, like Tumblr, it's another one. When I joined all those years ago, I only joined it because I heard about it from my friends. My friends were on it. They're like, "Oh, it's cool. Come on, get on. Make an account. Let's play." Well, not let's play, but you know what I mean. Like, come on, join the fun. So I'm like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Made an account and followed them. They followed me, and that's how it stayed for a while. Like occasionally reblogging, but I would leave it from time to time. Really, nothing would happen on my Tumblr for a while. And then I started using it more, and then eventually they all started dwindling out where they just occasionally post. And it's you would gain followers here and there, but like in like at least the last few months to a year, I've gained quite the following on Tumblr, just doing what I do, like just being me. So I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's because the writing communities, I follow people there, they follow back, or because I was going to write, I still plan on writing. It's just I'm being a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to it. So I apologize if anybody's waiting for my writing. And then the whole purge of Tumblr happened, and people freaked out and bailed and all that. So I don't know. Where's my water? Let me get a water. But yeah, that's crazy. It's like you have to be cautious of what you're doing on these things, honestly. But yeah. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I might have to reinstall Second Life and see what's going on there because I have like I think over 5,000 Linden dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up anyways. So I think that's where we're gonna end it since nothing's really going on in here. Hopefully next weekend will be better. It's most likely going to be a Saturday, but if anything changes, I will let you guys know in the next few days because we stream on Monday and we stream on Thursday. So I will let you know what the schedule is going to be like for the weekend stream, which is always a cam stream unless stated otherwise. But yeah, what else can I say? If you're new here, welcome. Love to have you. It's just a chill time. Might talk a little shit every, once in a while, but overall, we're all peace loving over here. Feel free to follow. It's up to you. And yeah, we stream like 3 times a week. I think maybe occasionally you'll get a bonus. I don't know, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. Wear your mask, social distance, stay hydrated. Don't be an asshole. Be kind to one another. I love you all, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.